Welcome in Craft and Design 3.0. For my dear audience, in this video, I will describe some different and most beautiful ideas of welding project, welding tips and tricks design. So, dear audience, when we talk about welding, then in my mind, for my dear audience, that welding is a fabrication process that joins material, usually metals or thermoplastic, by using high heat to melt the pot together and allowing them to mix with one another. So, some question arise in our mind when we talk about some welding tips, like as what are helpful tips in welding. It is a much beautiful question in my that video. For my one guys rise before the in previous my video comment me that some helpful tips kindly give us. Then for my dear audience, dear, never forget about safety measure. One tip is it is an essential. Never forget about safety measures and use an adequate working area also, and so clean properly before you start. It is about a cleanliness. It is a one more important tips is check the angles of the assembly position or of the elements. So get a machine that fits your style and skill level. Because different style we can use and different skill level we can use in above for making these things. So as a learn more things about metal also, we can learn and get to know your machine properly. And some safety rules also when we welding, like as a conduct in designated safe location and protect yourself from the hazard and consider the risk also. Maintain your equipment in a different style, different locations, and so as protect yourself with the correct PP, so as check for ventilation and protect yourself from fumes and gases. So protect other workers also. We can. It is essential for us. So, because welding is the process of fusing two or more parts using heat, pressure, or both, so it's often done on metal, thermoplastic, and even wood. So, the resulting joint is known as a weldment, and the conjoined parts are known as a parent material. So, the material used to create the weldment is called a foiler or consumable. So as how to do welding work, it is also question. Like first, a grounding wire is attached to the material. Next, the welder place an electrode lead against the work material. As a welder draws the electrode away from the material, and also, next, the welder places an electrode against the work material. As the welder draws the electrode away from the material, it creates an electric arc, otherwise known as an ongoing plasma discharge from the electrical breakdown of gas. So, uh, some what are fingertips for welding? The TIG finger has become a welding industry standard, allowing welder to slide smoothly. Like in my video, you can see that picture and a strategy. I also very beautifully make for decoration purpose. But in that single tip, some beautiful single tip is that the TIG finger heat shield offers comfortable finger protection for all kind of welding projects. So it's like having a prop in your pocket. This product is trusty and durable. So, how to do welding step by step? It's also much beautiful question for my dear guys. Dear guys, step by step free guide to make the right weld using our welding machine, like as a pre-welding process. First of all, and secondly, we wearing proper safety gear, and thirdly, setting up your work area and securing your uh, workpiece and striking the arc and correct rod position and movement from one angle to another angle, so that forming the bed and cleaning and painting your weld. It's also a step. So, dear audience, in some my rules, what is welding safety rules? Shop stop approval is required before using any welding equipment, and welder assistant and anyone else in the welding area shall wear glasses or shield of recommended shade during welding operations, so as inspect all welding equipment to be used and prior to each use for possible damage. And what is welding safety? A welder should wear clean, dry welding gloves and overall. So overall, our other clothing should be worn to minimize the amount of bare skin, particularly on arms and legs. So welding PP is not designed to prevent electric shock, but it does provide some protection. So, what is the number one rule in welding? It's a much beautiful question. Ensure the clearing of the material and place to be welded before starting. I think uh, any welding procedure, and make sure that everything is free of impurities and uh, contamination damage in the final result. So, basic knowledge of welding is a fabrication process of joining metal together using it. So there are many different kinds of welding, like as a acetylene gas welding, or arc or stick welding, metal inert gas. We also shortly say that it is a MIG welding, and tungsten inert gas welding. Each of these type of welding uses gas, electricity, or both to fuse metal together. So, why is welding used? Welding is an essential component of many industries, such as the automotive industry, the construction industry, the aviation industry, and more. So, without this form of metalwork, so many things, including many buildings, gates, and defenses, small kitchens, appliances, vehicle, and even space travel would not exist. So, dear audience, I think that my tips you use in different manners, and by different ideas you can use in different house for decoration purpose, and different other purpose, indoor or outdoor activities. My dear audience can use it in in openly manner. So I think that my video and my ideas are much interesting for you and for your dear relatives. If for your children, if interesting, then subscribe my channel and like my video. So thank you very much, guys. Once again, thank you.